Hello. This is Burton's daily episode 4. I chose to leave this one without you really seeing me on tape. This one's just more of an audio tape, I guess. This is me straight out of bed, waking up early in the morning, and this is the first thoughts that's on my mind. I had a dream yesterday, and it in particular had a lot to do with friends and people and loved ones and all of that. And it's mad. It's absolutely crazy because I, in many times, have been so such a person that I have allowed myself to be the calm one out of every single person I know, so that these other people are allowed to be angry and upset and be in pain and hurt. And no matter what they do, I've always let them be okay with being the one that's in the problem. But I deeped it. You deep it. You take it in deeply in your situations and in the situations that occur and the situations that happen to you. And there's people that just aren't around at these certain moments in time, pivotal moments in time, but yet you're around for them whenever they needed it. And it was a particular reason why this started in 2017, actually. In particular, it started in 2017. There was strands of it before, but I knew solidly just last year, and this year starting off solidly in that has continued with that. But I don't have time for people. I don't have time for certain people. For certain people that just don't want to pull their weight. I'm tired of it. I'm so done and tired of it. Like, you think it's a joke. Some people think it's a joke. Listen, if you cut yourself from my life by choice, that is it. Don't say, I wonder how Josh is. Don't look me up. Don't ask someone else, how am I? Or don't say, I'm gonna go and check him. As far as I'm concerned to you, I'm dead. I want you to tell people, if they say, oh, how's Josh? How is he? And you haven't spoken to me because you bounced, tell them I'm dead. That's what I want you to be uttering to people. And then the amount of times I actually have to sit up a bit more. The amount of times I will make like a resurrection story, it will be ridiculous. Now, I'm not trying to have many Easters named after me. Like, died this day, born the next day. No, I'm not that guy. There's already that guy. He already happened. But I truly don't want, like, there's some people that will haven't seen you and will see you after 2, 3 years, 4 years. And then they act like they haven't seen you until you link eyes. And then after they link eyes, they're like, oh my gosh, I ain't seen you for so long. How you been? No. No, 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 no. I want you to be thinking, raw, I thought you was dead. Mad, you're alive. Obviously, it's going to be difficult for people to believe that because of the way things are going in my life. I'm coming more into people's faces. But I don't want you to speak to me or about me as if you knew me to be alive. Prime example. Prime example. There was this person, and I'm not gonna name names, but there was this person that when I used to work near them or around them, I used to say, yeah, let's hang out. You know, got the number, never hanging out. We'd make a plan, arrange a plan. They would act booky, so they would cancel or something, or just not message me back. I leave this place. I continue to do my thing, do well. Why is it now you're asking for my number from someone else to say I want to invite him to my party? No, 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 no. Do you know what I said for that person to send back? I said, tell that person I'm dead. Tell them that. Obviously, they didn't believe it because they'd been seeing me post, but I want you to understand the point. The people that aren't and try and appear in their time of need. Those people that try and appear just in their time of need, you should be dead to them. They can't pretend and want you to exist from then on. Nah, 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 nah. It shouldn't run like that. And I think the more you allow it to run like that, the more you will only burn out your own engine. Like, I'm gonna be real on this. I'm gonna be real on this one. 2 years ago, my granddad passed away. 2 years ago, my granddad passed away. And honest and truthfully, not one friend, not one friend came and spent a weekend with me. Not one friend. Not one friend came and spent a day with me. There's people that show up and call me in their time of need, whether it's their birthday, their cousin's birthday, their brother's birthday, whether their mum passes, whether it's their own birthday, whether it's their graduation, and sometimes even come when it's my birthday, which essentially is almost a time for them as well because it's celebrating. It's still a time where they get enjoyment, you know. But no, there wasn't anyone there. There really wasn't anyone there, you know. And if it took me, and it's something that sank in as time's gone by, and it's not something that is lived in remorse or anything like that, or something that I hold genuine pain. It's nothing like that because I understand the beauty of life and death actually, that it's in a balance. Through him passing, the message of what he once told me became even more evident in my mind. And he was the first person by my memory that taught me how to plant a seed. And I don't mean in your mind, I don't mean through words. He literally told me and showed me how to plant a seed in the ground. And I remember planting that seed with him, burying it, and nothing happened straight away. Nothing happened straight away. Even if I went back the next day, I wouldn't have seen anything. Even if I went back the day after that, the day after that, the day after that, the day after that, I wouldn't have seen anything. If I went back in a month, ooh, I would have seen something. 2 months, damn. If through nurture, I'd have seen a lot. And you know what? That's one of the biggest things that you can take from all of it. It's even though there's people that, or there's things that you lose or aren't there when you feel you should have them around when you need to. Sometimes that great abandonment or that great loneliness is actually the very thing that you needed to achieve what you needed to achieve. That every innovative person has had that innovative spark through a time of isolation or through a time of great distress. You know, and I guarantee through the life of time, the life of time, you know, has usually been through a great sense of stress or a great sense of revelation or a great sense of loneliness. And through that great sense, I then remembered the one thing, the most important thing that is there to keep my granddad actually alive, which was he was the man that taught me how to plant a seed. He showed me how to plant a seed. And that's crazy. That's probably one of the most vital messages I ever learned. Now, I don't say this for comedy. I don't say this for jokes. I don't say this for humor. And I don't say this to laugh. But I genuinely mean, and you should all mean the same thing when you say this, to be honest. But if a person doesn't ride with you and believe in you, even when you seem so wrong, if a person doesn't believe in you at them moments in time, believe me when I tell you, they might as well feel that you're dead to them. And that's the realest thing. They might as well feel that you are dead to them. And I would much more prefer that they see it that way. Don't call me in 6 months. Don't call me a year later. Don't message me in 2 months. Unless it's business related, okay, but don't call me to hang out with me. Unless we're mutually in the same place. Nah. Don't do it. And I mean it. Don't do it. I'm done. As one friend would call it, one friend would call it a Bermuda Triangle. Once you're in the Bermuda Triangle, there ain't no leaving the Bermuda Triangle. You're like the plane. You disappear. You ain't coming back. There ain't no returns. It's a one-way trip and that is it. You're booking your own flight, not me. Because I don't book people's flights. I ain't book no one's flight. They book their own flight, you know. They book their own flight, they actually do. And they decide to book it to the Bermuda Triangle, as he would say. Vanished. Without a trace. And that's literally it. That's literally what it is. Like, and I think the reason why I utter this, and the reason why I hope that this is the day for, if anything, message that you take forward, it must be because if you don't operate like that, if you don't, and I don't mean it's being mean, cruel, or anything like that, but I mean if a person shuts you out, you need to walk, because if you don't, you will shut yourself down. You shut yourself down. You know, like every one of my friends or family members or someone around me has been able to fall in a state of depression. Has been able to do it. And I'm being honest when I'm saying this, but it's a sign of selfishness at the same time. People might hate me for saying this, and I get it, but understand where I'm coming from. Please understand where I'm coming from. There has been so much things that should have turned me insane at this point in life. So many things that should have made me either, as they say, kick the bucket, wanted to kick the bucket, take someone else's life, jump off a bridge. Like, There's so many things. Or just quit. Just get a solid 9 to 5, working at a till. Just eat food, go home, play games every day, and live that way in peace and harmony, where there is no confusion of anything. I do my 40 hours a week. I come home. I just buy my games and I eat the food and just continue that way and not allow myself to face any major disappointments of anything. Don't find a love. Just become calm and okay in that. So many times I've wanted to, and so many times I should have, or I would have been allowed to, I should say, because of what's happened to me. Yeah, I don't, and I haven't. But yet, each of my friends around me, or family, or people that I've known, each of them have allowed themselves to. One allows themselves to get into a complete drinking habit where every week, every day, they were consuming alcohol, burning money. Another one, it'd be a drug habit where every week, every day, they're burning drugs. It could be another one where every day don't want to get up or don't want to move because of pity, self-pity, feeling sorry for themselves constantly. Now, the joke is, I'm here now trying to build a film, trying to build this company, something that I'm thinking for the future to help everyone around me. Not just myself, but everyone around me. I'm thinking of them and these people as well as myself, and these people think about themselves and only themselves to feel bad. And that's the only reason why I say it's selfish. We can say, yeah, it's hard. We can say, yeah, it's deep, and it's something that is difficult to get out of, and is a great huge pit and all of that. I get that. I get the feeling and where it is, because believe me when I tell you, I have almost been there, and I have even dipped my feet in there and stood in it at one point. But I knew I had to pull myself up, because if I didn't, everything and everyone else around me would have been let down. I had to. Days when I don't want to go into work. Why do I go in? Because I don't want to let the team down. Not because of my own self, because I don't want to let the team down. A team that doesn't think about me first. And then you say, why are you doing it then? Why do you bother if none of these people think about you? But yeah, you think about them. And it's funny that, because that's probably what God does. Thinks about everyone. No one thinks about him first. It's probably what Jesus does, and it's probably what Allah does. It's probably what for any religious figure or God that anyone believes in does. And that's probably what a mother was doing when they birthed a baby into this world. This baby isn't thinking, how does mommy feel today? Because they don't know. This baby isn't thinking, I wonder if mom has eaten food today. I wonder if mom has bought new clothes. I wonder if she had a new date. They don't know because they're 1 month, 2 months, 3 months old. It's excusable behavior then because they're a baby. They know nothing. But I don't think it's excusable behavior when you're then 13, 14, 15, 16, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 120, whatever. However long you go for. I don't believe that at that time it's excusable behavior. How can you? How dare you? Just think about you in that case. Not helping to provide a better life for someone else that you love. Whether it be your best friend, whether it be your son, your daughter, your wife, your manager, your employee. How are you not helping provide them with a better life? How dare you be so selfish? And you wonder why that the message that I go with is, if you decide to cut me off, I'm dead to you, literally. And it's not just, I told you straight, I'm not doing just these Burton dailies because of motivation. It's I'm giving you real, honest truth of my processes I'm going through. But I'm doing this and I'm riding this by myself, not only mentally but financially. And there's people I know that aren't able to help build this company because of that. Because of the prolonged thinking about them. And they manufacture in their mind as they're doing so much for others, but no, you're not. You're drinking every day. You're drinking every week. What do you mean that's what you have to do to deal with your problems? Like, you realize this last month you spent £300 on that. This last 6 months you spent 5 grand on that. 10 grand. That amount as an investment on top of my own would put 15k into this next film, 20k into this next film, which would push it in even more, in a sense that it would then reflect £1 million. And I don't just say that by pure myth. It's because I know what I can do. It's because I know what I can achieve. But I mean that in the realest sense. I mean it in the realest sense. If you're gonna operate around me, and this should be a message for everyone, and if you get to the message, the end of this message, please write this. If you're selfish enough to operate around me with depression, I am dead to you. And that concludes Burton's Daily, episode 4. Because you know what? Really and truthfully, if every single person could see that, if every person could take it deep within themselves to allow themselves to get to that of not just living for themselves but living for someone else, it would exist so much less. I promise you that. Because love, I believe, is the ultimate cure for a lot of things, especially mentally. Especially mentally. A person that's depressed isn't lost for good. They just need to find their why for not being depressed. Now, if you could allow yourself to truly care in building someone else's life for the better, and living for that, living on that joy, living for that joy, you would feel more alive because they do.
So if you conclude this episode, please write, if you're gonna operate around me with depression, I'm dead to you.